Nice. We are at the corner of East Hastings and Maine. Wow. Greetings from Vancouver, BC, everyone. The time is, It is 5:30 p.m. Temperature is 68 degrees, and today is Saturday, October 1st. I am on the corner of Ontario Street and Broadway, and from here I'm going to drive to Chinatown for the sole purpose of checking it out. And I'm going to narrate this driving tour to the extent possible. And we came to this intersection because Eric here needed to buy some tackle, fish tackle, right? And unsuccessful.
I got some.
Yeah. We'll make it work. All right, so this is a 9 minute drive to Chinatown, and we'll see what things look like in Vancouver, BC. This is Amanda and I's first time back in 3 years. Haven't been to Vancouver, BC in 3 years, just due to the series of events that have been happening. So it's nice to be back, and it's a beautiful day to be back. And I'm following GPS, by the way. I'm not super versed with the streets of Vancouver, BC. I mean, I've come here many times, but I would be lying if I told you that I knew the streets of Van City like the back of my hand. I do not. And so I'm going to just follow the blue line. It's what people know how to do in modern times, is follow that blue line. And the blue line is telling me to take a right in 700 feet on Cambie Street. So we're now 7 minutes away. And so we're going to be staying here for 2 days. This is our first day. After this, we're going to do the Richmond night market. That should be fun. I might make a video from that visit as well. So Richmond night market is the biggest night market in North America. So that should be fun. Haven't been back there in 3 years. So it should be fun. All right, here's Cambie Street. We're going to take a right. One thing I notice about Vancouver, BC, is that it's a metropolitan, different from Seattle. It's a true did I say metropolitan? I think I meant cosmopolitan. Metropolitan, cosmopolitan. I meant one of those things. It's a big city. There's a lot of people. I mean, it's got many times the population of Seattle. Seattle's what's Seattle, like 800,000-900,000 people. Millions of people in Vancouver, BC. So there's people everywhere. We've been walking around. We had lunch here, and even just from driving around, you can see just how many people are here. All right. Let's take a right. This is actually my first time doing a driving tour in Vancouver. Well, in Canada for that matter. So we'll see how this goes. Is that Broadway City Hall station? Oh, there's a transit station to my left. You see a Jollibee? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, that Jollibee that looks like an awesome Jollibee's. Huge. All right, we're 6 minutes away. 6 minutes away. Let me check on. I wanted to check on how much battery I have left. Okay, there's battery. There's juice. Good. No turn on red. Looks like I can't turn at all, huh? E? Oh no, on red. You know, Canada and America, or the US, the street signs and stuff, pretty similar, but you also got to be aware of the fact that they're two different, you know, two different countries with two different sets of rules, laws, street signs and such. So I'm just trying to be mindful and careful. All right. This street here we're about to get on, this bridge. I love this bridge. It's a beautiful drive into the city, I think. Canby Bridge. Yeah. Yeah, I love this. I love this bridge. I like going into the city on this bridge here. And what a beautiful time of day too, like evening, you know, with the soft sunlight hitting the cityscape. There's 0.6 miles. We're gonna take a right. All right. Nice. All right, I'm gonna swing it right here. Not here, but the street after this one. We're almost there. Yeah, I like to think of Vancouver as Canada's San Francisco. I say that because it's the largest Canadian major city on the West Coast. Not that San Francisco is bigger than LA on the West Coast for the US. It's just that kind of has that vibe, you know. Doesn't have the hills though. Seattle has hills like San Francisco, but not Vancouver, BC. All right, bust a right here, and we're gonna be coming up on Robson Street. We actually walked Robson Street before this drive. It's a nice walk. Lots of people out. Lots of people out and about. What is this? This is a Boston. What's the name? It's a restaurant. Wow, look at all these people. Oh, this is a stadium. There must be an event. Huh. Lots of people out. Soccer. Is it soccer? Soccer game? Oh. Wow. All right, we're 2 minutes away, folks. I guess this is where Robson Street begins and ends. And yeah, we walked many blocks actually. We did a lot of walking. I think for the amount of time we had, we walked like, I want to say 3 or 4 miles today. All right, we stayed here before, honey. Oh yeah. Yeah, Amanda and I stayed. What hotel was it?
It was a Georgian hotel.
Oh yes, Georgian hotel. Oh my gosh, that's 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, it was nice, huh? I remember it was nice. We ate there too. I remember. There's a little restaurant on the first floor, and we ate there. So maybe you might be able to see some people on the left-hand side there holding a flag, and that's because there was a protest earlier. I think it was a protest against the Iranian government. There were a lot of people. There were a lot of people on the street. All right. So this is where my GPS brought me to. I just typed in Chinatown. And it brought me to here. So from here, I'm just going to keep on driving. And yep, and there it is right there, Stadium Chinatown Station. I mean, I guess this is, from where we were, I think this is what GPS likes to consider Chinatown. So at least I know that much. So this would be equivalent to Seattle's Chinatown International District Link Light Rail Station, I would imagine. We are going to see what it looks like. Again, just to see, and not even to necessarily compare or contrast with Seattle. I'm just curious. And you know, growing up, I used to come to Chinatown a lot with my parents. Chinatown here in Vancouver, and buy food and that sort of thing. Back in the day, Seattle didn't really have the offerings that Vancouver had as far as, you know, Asian food. So we would come here and buy them. And can I take a right here? Looks like I can. We're on Pender Street. Yeah, we would come here, eat, buy fruit, go to a park like Stanley Park or Queen Elizabeth Park. Is that the other park? Yeah, that's what we would do. And make sure my battery's still good. Okay, we still got a little bit of juice. We're good. And hang out with relatives in, well, for my family, relatives in Burnaby, the city of Burnaby, which I think is a suburb of Vancouver. Yeah, lots of people. I mean, people everywhere. For a Seattleite, it's a pretty stark contrast. Way more people here, because again, it's a bigger city. All right, and here we go, Chinatown. Let's see what you're about. There's the gate right there, straight ahead. Now we're on Abbott Street. Wow. Man, I haven't been here in so long. There's people taking a selfie there on the right. I mean, we're here, let's see, it's 5:42 p.m. right now, so this is probably not peak time of day to check out Chinatown, you know. I would imagine morning or, you know, afternoon. Certainly earlier in the day would be the time to visit and shop and stuff, but we just wanted to get a sense of what it's like here. And I'm feeling like it's pretty dead here. That's the sense I'm getting. I mean, everything's closed. I'm trying to remember where we would park when we would come here. One of these streets.
That's because they're all at the night market.
Right?
Yep.
That's where we're going next. Okay, can't take a left here between the hours of 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. So I will not take a left, but I'll take a left at the next street. At Gore Ave. Named after the former president of the United States of America, Al Gore. The man who invented the internet. Just kidding, that was a joke. There's a Kevin and, was it Kevin and Klein? No, Kevin and something or other juice bar. Interesting, left-hand side. Across the street, right there. Oh, it's called Kevin and Kevin. Yeah, Kevin and Kevin. Okay, now we're on Hastings Street. Oh, I see some tents. Hastings Street. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a right. Let's go right by block 2. See what Hastings looks like. Oh, Hastings. Oh, wow. Interesting. Huh. Wow. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't see tents. There's a lot of the homeless population here. Okay, I'll take a left on this street here, and then back around, and then we're gonna head to Richmond. Keep this video on for a little bit longer. I think I got a little bit of juice left on my camera, so there's the Iranian flag there straight ahead. Take a left on, what street is this? This is, we're on East Hastings, and where's the street sign at? Bigger city, way more people. Princess Street, interesting. Take a right here on Cordova. Let's take a right on Heatley Street here. You know, to me it makes sense why there would be so many bicyclists here, because it's a relatively flat city, Vancouver is, compared to, like, say, Seattle or San Francisco. How are you guys doing? You guys hungry yet? Getting there. Okay. Well, we're gonna head to the hotel. I just want to check out the rest of Hastings here, a little bit more of it anyway, and then we should be done with this tour. Beautiful day in Vancouver, BC, and hope you enjoyed this video and this ride. If you found this to be interesting, or you got some sort of value out of it, go ahead and please hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps this channel a lot. All right. Oh, wow. So this is what it looks like here, y'all. We are at the corner of East Hastings and Main. And there's a lot of activity here. There's lots going on right now. Wow. There's a lot happening here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wow. There is just so much going on. Oh my goodness. The hop on, hop off bus. Yeah, there's just a lot going on. Wow. Whoa, I had no idea. Had no idea. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of homelessness here. Oh my goodness, it's just so much activity. Yeah, being from Seattle, you know, I mean, you hear about homelessness a lot. It's a very political city, of course, Seattle is. And I don't really keep up with things that are happening in Canada necessarily, or Vancouver BC. I mean, you know, sometimes a headline will pop up in the news or something, and I might, you know, then pay attention, but I don't go and look up, oh, what's Chinatown look like in Vancouver, BC, or, you know, I don't, but wow. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna go another block and in the video, and then we're gonna head back south to Richmond and check into our hotel and get dinner. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me see how much better I have. Let me know what you think of this driving tour, if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment as far as what you think about the tour and what you're seeing. And because I live 3 hours away, we like to come here to hang out and eat and, you know, do touristy things, of course. And I imagine that I may do another tour sometime in the future. I do like to document my environment in the Pacific Northwest. Seattle sits in between the two big cities of, well, I don't know if Portland's necessarily a big city. It's a big city. It's not, it doesn't, it's not as big as Vancouver, BC, or even Seattle. But those are the major cities that Seattle sits in between. And so because of that, if it's not Portland, oftentimes it's this city here that we like to venture off to and explore. All right, so this is where I'm going to end the video. I want to say thank you for watching this video. Take care, and we'll see you again soon. Peace.